How is it going, guys? Peacock here, back with another video, and today we are at Sideways Performance, but not for any of my cars. I'm in the Honda, okay? We're not working on the Honda today, sadly. Today is all for my boy Brian right here at No Lift Shift and his sexy, if you can call it that, JZ Miata. They're doing stuff over there. Brian, don't look at me. They're doing stuff over there, and it's really loud, so I'm over here. Anyways, if you guys don't remember, that car was in my WAP versus Miata video. They're both JZ swap cars, so it was gonna be a fun video. But his quick disconnect drive shaft actually came out, lost his drive shaft on the road, differential flew out. It was bad, okay? Too much power for a, what I assume is a 1.6 Miata differential, way too much power. We got that all sorted out, then he blew the motor. So now we're back with a 1JZ, stock 1J, single turbo. He's going to dyno right now. I want to see how this car is after dyno, and I want to also record it on dyno. I think it's going to be the scariest car I've ever been in, but we will see. Let's go check it out. So here we go. So it hasn't been tuned yet. I think it's just on a base map. It's got a 1JZ single turbo. I mean, it looks like a hell of a lot of fun to work on. I'm glad I did none of the work myself, and I'm glad no offense, it looks like a very fun car, but I'm glad it's not my car because it looks like a fucking cunt to work on. So Brian, are you excited? Finally have your car back?
You want to race for pinks?
For pinks, I guess the Honda or what? Or the Supra? I mean, we can do the Supra.
The WAP.
The WAP. Brian, so I don't know if you know this. That right there is what's going to give you your most power.
Oh, you think so?
No, the K&N.
Oh, the K&N.
Yeah, not the turbo.
100 horsepower right there.
Yeah, on top of whatever you're doing. So do you have a horsepower number you're going for right now?
No, we'll see.
You're just going to see how it feels? Yeah. I mean, you're W58, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, we'll see. I mean, when you've driven it in the past, does the trans feel fine?
It feels perfectly fine. Just blowing diffs and drive shafts.
Yeah, right. So, I mean, I don't know. This, I'm excited for you. Like, this is going to be a whole lot of fun.
Too. Hopefully, this build goes smooth. I can drive it for several months. Yeah, not
have any more issues. Yeah. So I think after this, I think you're good because you're on Infinity now. You have your BTI cluster. You have your new motor, and you guys didn't even take apart the motor, right? So there's no chance that the motor's contaminated with anything. I think you're gonna be good. Yeah. So, all right. Well, fingers crossed. Hey Brian, how does it feel to finally be able to beat one of my cars?
What do you mean finally?
Hey, you suck my dick. Alright guys, we are at Apexi or Unrivaled Tuning. The Miata is on dyno right now. There's a beautiful RX-7 right behind me. The Civic is here too. Hopefully the Civic will be coming here pretty soon when we get the motor going and everything, because I'm already tired of the maybe 90 wheel horsepower that it has. So I need to get going on this ASAP. I got wheels coming in like 3 days. So that video will be up shortly. Hopefully you guys like the wheel setup. It'll just be some kind of temporary, for sure, something better than those. So I don't know. I like them. It's going to be a nice JDM wheel, which will be beautiful. I don't know if you guys could see it because it's a little dark in there, but the Miata's having some wideband issues. I thought, let's take a look at this RX-7 really quick. I mean, it's out here. We got some Graham light wheels. Sick. Classic little polished or chrome look. This is obviously a track car. Okay, a lot of people are probably like, dude, you would be flaming that thing up. This thing is built for track. Like this isn't like a show car. This isn't, you know, a little grocery getter. It's clearly a track car. We got a nice right-hand drive RX-7 FD. It looks like the fuel cell, or is that a battery box in the trunk? That's probably a battery box. I think it's a wide body too. I think it's got a little bit of a wider hip arch. I can't tell. It's not every day you see an RX-7, so I don't really have anything to really compare it to, but based on their other track car being a wide body, I'd probably bet that it's got a little bit of a wider stance. Nothing too crazy, but I mean, damn, this thing doesn't look like something you'd want to drive around all day. And I've seen it a couple times where people get these seats, you know, with the crazy, like, I forgot what they call them. There's a certain name that people call these seats where you can't see jack shit out of them. And I've seen people try to like street drive those, and that is just, that's not a good look, man. That is, feel like it would be super annoying, but super dope RX-7. If only we could see what's underneath the hood. I don't know if it's still a rotary. It's really hard to tell. I can't see inside, but I'm really interested on what's underneath the hood. But I hear the Miata's back up and running, so let's go take a look. we got a couple problems unfolding right here. Pretty much what's happening, hopefully the compressor isn't too loud, is the boost isn't kicking in till like 4,000. And we're not even hitting max boost till about 6,000. So we're having a few issues. I'm gonna go outside because that thing is really annoying. Okay, so let me explain what's happening. Okay, hopefully you guys can hear me a little bit inside, but long story short, the Miata's power band right now is garbage. And that's, I'm putting it lightly. That is literally what the tuner said. He said, your car's gonna feel like garbage right now. Which is, I mean, he's being honest. I mean, the way he explained it is the Miata is only making like 200 and something horsepower at like 445, maybe 5K. That's when the boost starts to really kick in, and then it ramps up to 350 around 6K. So we only have about 1,000, maybe 1,500 RPM of actual boost. And the reason why it's doing that is because the turbo for the 1J is way too big. I believe it's a 6266, which is way too big. There is not enough motor to spool that big of a turbo on a stock 1J. It's just not gonna happen, especially with the limited power band that we have, or the limited redline, being a W series and a, you know, a weak Miata rear end. It's just not gonna happen. It's not spooling. So he's talking to Brian right now about what he wants to do. Does he wanna wait till he swaps out the setup, goes with something that's gonna spool a lot faster, or does he want to try to throw more pounds at it and see what that's going to do? But then his window's just going to get smaller. So right now it's making 350, 360, I think, which is still a lot of power on a Miata. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still a lot of power. But I think he was shooting more for 400, so it's like, you know, he's just trying to see what he wants to do. I think the car's still going to feel fast. I mean, 350 horsepower on a Miata is still going to feel fucking fast. But I guess we're waiting to see what happens. Let me see if I can get this to focus really quick. So we got his torque curve right here, and he's making 125 up until about 4K. So it's gonna feel pretty fucking lame around there. And then it slowly, gradually starts to build till we hit about 275. So we got a whole 100 extra torque, 150 extra torque, which is cool, but that's at 6,000 RPM. So max torque, 6,200 it looks like. And he's only making 275-ish foot-pounds of torque. His horsepower here, you can see the turbo looks like it starts to spool around 442 maybe, which, you know, for a stock 1J, that's not that good, okay? And then it looks like he hits max boost right here. I believe that's what this green is indicating. That's right under 6K. So he has this tiny little window of max boost, and that's what we're kind of trying to tell him is, if you throw more horsepower at it, we're not going to hit max boost then, or my bad, if we throw more boost at it, we're not going to hit max boost till further up the line because it's taking so long to get to max boost. So that's kind of his issue. So I think we're gonna leave it right here. It's making 353 horsepower and 293 foot-pounds of torque, which is, I think, plenty for a little Miata. But yeah, so now we're gonna go get some 91, toss it in the car, retune it. That way he's got the flex capabilities, and then the car should be pretty much good to go. And then we'll have some fun with it. And now, honestly, I'm a little bit more confident in the car lasting because it's not gonna be pushing such harsh numbers, like really aggressively. Like the boost isn't gonna kick in super hard. So I don't think he's gonna have really any issue with the whole roll racing aspect of it if he does choose to do that. I don't know how stable the car is. I don't wanna go here and say, yeah, let's do a $150 in it. I wouldn't go probably past 120 in that car, but we'll see. I don't know. We'll see what he wants to do. Went and got 91 and came back, and this is in the parking spot. I mean, you stole my parking, but fuck, man. Give him the smoke in the Civic. Tell him to line it up. Shit, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know about all this balloon tire nonsense. It looks kind of slow if you ask me. God damn. So we were talking to someone in there, not the actual owner himself, and he says it's making around 900 wheels. So, god damn, dude, that is a sexy wheel setup. Like, I like that. I like that a lot.
Pretty dope.
Pretty dope. Hey, you think it's a weld rep though? You think?
It might be.
It might be, right? Yeah, right. Because everything that's a 5-spoke is a weld rep. I guess it's not an actual 5-spoke, but it's close enough, and that's what it means when it's a rep, right?
Yep.
So no, dude, this shit is dope as fuck though. Yeah, just a straight up launch monster. The good news is I don't think today is a full waste for me because I think I just found my new Civic exhaust. If we look right here, we can see this beautiful fart can that I think will just look real nice and pretty underneath the rear bumper of the Civic. I think this thing all polished up, all cleaned up. I think this thing would sound beautiful. What's actually inside? I haven't even looked in. It is just like a huge resonator. Wow, that is straight up ready for the Civic. All right, guys, we're in the car. We're about to go get the EG, which is parked over there. But we're gonna go ahead. Oh my god. Oh my
Sounds
god.
Nice.
Yeah. We're gonna go to my house and actually raise it up because his coils are just way too low. We're not even on a fucking bump. What are you scraping? Oh my Jesus. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go get in my car. I'll follow you to your place. We'll go swap cars and everything. I don't know. Let's go raise this car. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I got him. I don't even think he downshifted. All right, guys, we are back at my parents' place. God damn it, a bug just landed on me right as I fuck. All right, guys, we are back at my parents' place. We got the Miata in the garage. Brian is going to be doing a couple things to it. We have the Mustang here as well, which is absolutely filthy. We'll be taking both cars to a car meet tonight, so I don't know if I'll be recording there, but look at how, oh my God, I'm sorry, car. Since the Civic came into my life, you've been on the back burner, but anyways, all right, Brian, are you happy with your dyno results? Like, let's talk about that, because I didn't want to talk about it in front of Rob and Danny, but let's take a look. So, well, that's the slow one though. Didn't I give you the fast one?
No, I guess this is, no, this is.
Oh no, this is the fast one. Okay, yeah. So after the 350 horsepower, we came back and he did a couple things to fine tune it, and we got that number up to a whopping, where is it? 370. 370 foot-pounds. My bad. 370 horsepower with 370. Ugh, fuck, I can't speak. 370 horsepower with 307 foot-pounds of torque. That's on E85. I believe on 91, what is it? 91 octane, it is making 328 with 265. So now everyone can call him out and they know his horsepower numbers and they can race him. No, but were you expecting more? I mean, I know you were, but
I was at least expecting in the 400s.
Okay,
I knew we were gonna make less.
Yeah, it is a 1J, it's less displacement, and you do have just way too big of a turbo to spool it up. So I mean,
a smaller one.
You got to get a tiny little baby one. I mean, dude, your curve and everything, like, I like it. It doesn't hit, obviously, but I mean, like, it's gradual and shit. It does taper off, but you're not gonna rev out that high. Like, you're not going to 7, are you?
No.
Yeah. So, anyways, we're gonna go ahead and jack up the car because we're gonna raise this bitch. This bitch scrapes on everything. Can't even get your finger in here. So we're gonna get 2 fingers all the way around. It's not a stance car. It is obviously a driver's car making almost 400 horsepower. So, let's go ahead, jack it up, and let's get started. Actually, you know what? Can you take me around the block in it? I just want to feel it. All right, let's do that first. How do you climb in this thing? All right, this thing. God, I'm gonna hurt my ass climbing in. All right, everyone ignore this mess down there. They took apart his glove box to get to the ECU, so he has it. He's gonna put it all back together. Are you harnessing? Oh, I should probably do that too, right?
Yeah.
All right, give me a minute. All right, we're all fastened in. We're about to go onto the streets of Mexico. I don't know. Let her rip. All right.
That was only 4 pounds of boost.
We are on 91, by the way. Okay, we did the 91 tune last, so we're on 91. We're only experiencing the 325.
That was 4 pounds of boost.
That was only 4 PSI. What'd you rev to?
Like fucking 5, maybe 6.
Maybe 6. Yeah, it feels like. How would I explain it? Slow. No, I'm joking. Now it feels
definitely slow.
It definitely lags, but I don't know what your throttle position was or anything. So, but it definitely does lag a bit. I noticed it.
You think this STI wants to smoke?
Where's the STI?
Right behind us.
Oh, he wants to fucking smoke. You want the smoke, STI? Come get it. Go for it. A second?
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Yeah, we gotta raise it. We probably should have did this after we raised it, but the lighting won't be that good because the sun is behind us. But dude, we were moving like, I'm not a cop right now. We were moving pretty good. Once you get into like 3rd gear,
it just goes.
It keeps going. Yeah, like it doesn't slow down, which is badass. But god damn, like that is definitely it feels like a death trap. It feels like we're gonna die.
Try going over a fucking 100.
Yeah. Oh my god. This car definitely like, oh my god. It shakes a lot.
Yeah.
Well, but like I feel like it's partially the seats too.
You think so?
Well, like yeah, like I feel like the whole car just is like, it feels like the whole car is on like really like stiff suspension or something. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know, it's really hard to explain, but like,
We're definitely scraping.
you feel input from everything. Like the car feels really raw, in my opinion. The lighting is definitely better this way.
I mean, it's fun, just...
Yeah, it's fun. If you had a smaller turbo and it spooled faster, I think it'd feel a lot better, but it's still fucking badass. And this is 91. Oh my god. Oh, this thing is sick. So we made it back in one piece, luckily. The car feels very ratchet. It is obviously not something that should ever have been, you know, created. It is a Jay-Z swapped Miata. It is, you know, all custom, which is badass. It's a dope ass car, but it just totally feels sketchy. And that's only on 91 too. Like when we toss an E85, when he finally drains out all that 91, when he tosses that in, I can only imagine how much more sketchier it's gonna feel. It's gonna be a plus 50 plus horsepower. It just increased just like that. So I don't know, I mean it's cool, but I need to see it with E85, and I want to drive it. Hopefully, you know, when we get all this sorted out, I can review it one of these days, and it'll be a whole lot of fun. But anyways, we're gonna go inside, raise up the car. If you guys want to watch us do that, you can watch it on his channel. All right, so a few hours later, and the Miata is all done for the most part. I mean, there's still little things we got to do, but it is looking a hell of a lot better than it did earlier today. We got his headlights reinstalled, so that way they're, I mean, we adjusted them a bit. We don't know, we haven't even turned on the car yet since it's been here. We raised up his car, so it shouldn't scrape anymore. It's hard to tell. Huh? Well, are they even turning on? Well, I think I had to turn on the car to do it.
Really?
I know some cars are like that. I don't know though, I hope so. Turn on your car, let's see. No, like turn on your car. There you go.
High beams are on.
Those are high beams?
No, well, the high beams are on. That's why it's...
Oh, okay, well that shit's bright as fuck. Yeah, they're really bright, and they're gonna blind everyone, so please don't be behind me. Anyways, underneath this hood, I went ahead and I polished it all for him really quick just by hand, and it looks a hell of a lot better than it did before. So we're gonna head to a car meet right now, see how that is, and see if we can get some people, I don't know, reacting to his car. Or are you gonna film something like that or no?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can see that on his channel. We'll just cruise down there, hang out, and we will see what's up. Sorry, the lighting is really bad. It is nighttime. So let's go. So the meet was whack, but on the way to the meet, I did find some dinner. This GT2 RS wanted to play around. He wanted to see what the little 06 Mustang got. And, well, what it got is a smoked clutch. But with that smoked clutch, I was still able to get him on one race. The first race, which is what you're watching in the background right now, I actually missed a shift going from 3 to 4. I think I did shift right, but when I, you know, let go of the clutch pedal, it just spun. So we lined up again, and I was pedaling it. You're going to hear that in the background. It sounds like I shift twice, but what happens is I had to let off because something is either spinning or it's smoking. So I let off, got back in it, and I still reeled him in. I mean, the race was whatever. It was cooler than the meet. You guys didn't miss much by me not filming there. Anyways, guys, hopefully you did enjoy this video. I didn't film an outro because I got home at like 1 a.m. I really need to get my Mustang put back together. I need my new clutch put in, which I have sitting at my house. And I need to get a beefier tire set up. That way, instances like that don't happen. The Miata is very sick. If you guys want to see a review on that, let me know down in the comments. Go check out my buddy's channel. I will link it down below. Subscribe to see more videos like this one. And until next video, peace.